Alright, ain't no miracle here, but as you can see, there is some white paint under this back grate for the GE. It's just a lot of dirt, in addition to a little surface rust, as you can see. But we're getting some of that off of there. I'm using 409 and a toothbrush and some paper towels to dry off. And as you can see, we're getting something off. I was also going to try the WD-40. So we're just kind of moving forward so I can get this button back together. It's running okay since the setback with the fall. I got the blades more or less in alignment. I'm still pissed at myself for that, but you know, you live and learn. So I'm just doing this. The plastic grate is clean as I can get it for now. It needs another going over, but it's done and I didn't break anything, and I'll show you that to you in a minute. Alright, the rear grate is here, and it wouldn't say on. It's not on, but it's here. And it looks a little better for sure than it did. The camera's not doing it justice. There's plenty of rust and crap on here. It's not that nice. But the problem I'm having is I'm missing one of these. I think I lost it when it fell out the window because of stupid this guy. And then the other three are kind of a mess. They're sort of compressed. And so this doesn't really sit. It should be up a little higher. It's just, you know, I'm going to have to either make something to work or find some bumpers for this grate. Now, it should be the blue ones, as you can see. These are the greenish ones that are made to match these. And I don't think they did that for long. But even if I can just find the white ones, maybe I'll get in contact with that Whiskey Lizard character and see if he's got any that are in viable shape. If not, I might just get some round rubber stock and make my own. That might be possible. So we'll see. I looked on eBay and there's nothing like that on eBay. I mean, no one's selling anything like that. So yeah, it is going to rattle like crazy with it on there as it is right now. So anyway, that's the deal with the rear grate. Here's the front grate. At a distance from the camera, it looks great. It's okay. It really needs to be done again. I need to go through it a few times, and by the time I got to the second half of the grate, I'd gotten a little bit better at it. Turn it around so you can see the other side. But it looks okay. It's definitely cleaner than it was. I found one more broken slat, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to fix that. I tend to make these things worse. But it cleaned up okay. At least looks decent. And I'm going to be able to put that back on today. So there's the grate for the front. Temporary solution was to use some painter's tape. And I just did a first level about as thick as the tape, and then I cut a piece in half to make the thicker bump side, because it's got a rest on this larger side here. So that should be pretty cool. It doesn't seem to really rattle. Obviously having the right parts is the way to go. Let's see if it how it reacts with the grate on it. Any noise. Now from the back here we can really see. I don't know if you can see it, but from the back you can see how badly I damaged the blade hub. It's still bent. Yeah, I mean it's running, so whatever. A little bit of a sound there. Yeah, letting it fall out of a window was not a good idea. So who knows how we're going to end up feeling about this thing. It was sure was a nice thought. It's a good thing I didn't pay $150 for it and then drop it out of a window. So there you go. Anyway, that's the continuing saga of Rusty Bob. Maybe I'll put the front grate on and see what it looks like. Estate sale for the win. Over the winter, I bought 2 drawer cases full, you know, not big ones, like this big, full of little nuts and bolts and washers and cotter pins. I think they were doing, the guy was a tailor or something. He had a whole bunch of old, sewing machines and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what the parts were for. And every once in a while I need something and I find something close enough. And this is what I ended up using. These are what was in there originally. But it fit in. And so here he is, rusty old Bob with the grate on the front. Let's see if it rattles too much. So there you go. Rusty old Bob. Came out okay. Go down to low. Well, great. Certainly looks better than it did. General Electric. I could go through and get more of the crap out of this, which I might do at some point. And there's off. And so I'm not so worried about it. It runs okay. And considering I dropped the damn thing out a window. Again, it didn't fall out of the house, but it was a dumb move. I had it on reverse, blowing out, because my roommate was making a pizza or whatever, and it just literally pushed itself out the window onto the floor. And it's a drag. Shouldn't have let it happen. Shouldn't have happened in the first place. So that's on me. But the blades are a little more balanced now. But it had a shake already. If you remember, if you've been watching all these pointless long videos, when I ran it with just the motor, there was a shake on spin down. Now when I look at it from the back, and maybe I'll show this to you, the rotor is not even. Now I'm not sure that I dented it because it did have that shake before we put the blades on. If you remember, this fan did not run when I got it, so we didn't know its running condition. That doesn't change the fact that I bent one of the blades when I let it fall out of a window. So that's a reality, But here's old Rusty Bob with the grate on, and came out okay considering I'm a blithering idiot. And buffoonery not aside, it's a decent fan. And again, we've got a new cord on it, so everything's fairly kosher, and we'll try not to drop it out any more windows. I hope you enjoyed all these videos. I have more fans. I have two fans that you've not seen or I have not even mentioned, and they're pretty unique. So in the once this is done, I still got to put the switch plate back on and deal with the switch. So there might be one or two more videos on this rusty old Bob, but I figured I'd let you know that he's alive and buttoned back up, and it looks okay with the front grate on it. It certainly looks better than it did. So there you go. Rusty old Bob says, "Sup, yo!" Peace.